Hello, this is Jeffrey Hill here at Via Satellite Magazine's first ever CyberSat Summit, and we have a couple of video interviews today, starting with Ron Clifton from Tata Communications. Welcome, Ron. How are you?
Hey, I'm just great, Jeff. Yep.
Ron, you were instrumental in helping putting together the program here at CyberSat Summit. You worked with Mark Holmes, editor of Via Satellite Magazine. Can you talk to me a little bit about putting together the program and then seeing it here live, what do you think some of the more important takeaways that have emerged from this discussion about cybersecurity and aerospace?
Yeah, I was really happy to be part of this process because, you guys did a great job of reaching out to industry. You got a bunch of us from different segments, the aircraft guys, the ground segment people. I've been interviewed for Via Satellite on where we were going and some of the work I'd done before. So it was really nice to see you guys. We adopted a nice NIST framework as part of the program. You see that theme running through the whole conference.
Right.
That was excellent because it pulled it together. We can't talk specifics about threats,
right,
but we sure can talk about a framework that allows us to communicate and to continuously improve. Turnout was awesome, and we weren't expect anywhere near the turnout we had here. This was really a good indication of where the industry's going, the interest, and it wasn't just vendors. I mean, we had end users, we had the military here, the government folks, the experts on the framework, so it was really good panels, good discussions, and could certainly be back next year, and hopefully I'm part of what you guys are doing again.
Absolutely. Yeah, diverse range of opinions. I mean, we talked a lot about this framework. A framework is a framework, but one of the areas of consensus I've noticed among speakers is what is the role of responsibility beyond just the company organization adopting the framework? Where's the responsibility lie in sort of building on that framework? Where is cybersecurity everyone's job? Have you noticed that as well? And what are some of your comments?
Absolutely. You go back 4 or 5 years ago, there was sort of like in our industry a bit of a denial about really how tough this was. We know what we're doing in satellite and in telecommunications, but with the increasing threats, we're getting exponential increase. All of a sudden there is an awareness. I felt it here as well. Everybody is aware. We're talking one common language more or less, and people are just getting into it, are listening and seeing where it's going. So,
and cybersecurity has always been a conversation that it's very guarded. I mean, everybody wants to learn. Everyone wants to be in the same room. But are very sort of hesitant to share or at least ask questions that might be interpreted as they don't really know or understand it. Why are people more talkative now?
I think the threat is more insistent, it's more predominant, it's more ubiquitous. They're much more higher stakes now than we've ever seen before. And there's no time to sit back. As an industry, we really got to get involved. It's got to be part of our day-to-day conversation. The risks are very high. In the old days, the line was your risks, you can ignore them, you can transfer them to insurance, you can go ahead and mitigate them, and you always had a fixed budget. Now we have a language to work with, a framework to identify an initial posture and then to improve it annually and to talk to each other and share our opinions. You can't share threat specifics. Even if you did, they change tomorrow.
Right.
But the framework doesn't. So I think that's where we're going as an industry, and I think I see that wake-up call. It's really nice to see.
Well, it's great to hear, and just judging from this conversation, it seems like this will evolve next year at CyberSat Summit 18.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Ron, for all your
Thanks
help, and we look forward to seeing what we have to talk about next year and build on that framework.
Hopefully
right?
it's more successes and less problems. That's
Absolutely.
good.
Thank you so much, Ron.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, and we'll have more video interviews on the website. Check them out, and we'll see you next year at CyberSat Summit 18.